And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. This is the first game back in Denver for the Nuggets.
Yeah, and I think they feel confident about this matchup. They had the advantage first time around, and we'll see what adjustments come from the other side.
Yeah, they should expect a more motivated team this time around. Revenge is a very powerful motivator.
Now the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Braun, and Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Every team could use a player like Christian Braun, a guy who fills in the gaps and is willing to lay his body on the line for the betterment of the team.
And he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kicks it out to Gordon. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Los Angeles now. James looking it over. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. You put a little extra on that one.
Kicks it out to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
James outside. Basket counts. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now, here's Jokic. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Braun with it. He's picked up by James. Jokic inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And finished off by LeBron.
Watch out. LeBron's on the move, and he's not going to be denied.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Gordon is known for his athleticism, and he loves rising up to throw it down. Now Murray. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. It's rebounded by Doncic. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 7 points in the game. So it's the Lakers now. Doncic looking it over. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Kicks it out to Gordon. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. The 3 for Doncic. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Murray. Here's Brown. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about the elevation for Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Doncic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Hardaway. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Doncic outside. The shot, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Johnson. Pulls up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Johnson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nuggets. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here's Kennard. He has yet to score. From deep, Reeves.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Reeves can't hit. The Nuggets trail. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Jokic. Kleba with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Kennard with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Reeves. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Pass to Brown. Johnson for 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Outside, Smart. And they double up LeBron. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
LeBron slashes inside. And a missed layup. And it's the Nuggets ball. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Murray, good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Murray. And stolen by Ayton.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Nuggets now on offense. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is an opportunistic player. When he sees a lane open up, he jumps on it.
Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 4. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
For the 3. And Brown pulls it down. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Out to the right wing. Outside Hardaway. Watson for 3. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
41.
Well, that's a gut punch to him to have. Just demoralizing.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets leading by 10. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Ayton. Now Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Reeves. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Reeves has got 8 points.
Deep into the shot clock. Reeves bails him out there.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. That's off as well, so he misses both. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Here's Reeves, and it's sent back by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing.
At the line for your Nuggets.
And he sinks the second. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Lakers trailed by 13. Doncic to the rack. Here's Ayton. Out to Doncic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play. They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
LeBron James. First personal foul.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. And the basket by Gordon.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
From downtown, and LeBron nails the three.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Number 17.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And that one is hammered home.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, he's like a freight train in the open floor. Gordon finishing the break.
LeBron outside. Pass to Ayton. Here's Reeves. Nice move. Out to Doncic. 5 to shoot. One-on-one fast break. Watson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Watson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
The Nuggets leading by 21. In the corner, it's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Brown's got 9 points.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And again, the Lakers no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Back to Gordon. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all.
Well, this speaks to Ayton's hustle, that he can run the floor on a fast break.
Doncic with the steal. And Doncic throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
James, no good. The Nuggets leading by 20. Murray right side. And stolen by Ayton. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Denver now. Here's Murray. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray. Take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
And here's Reeves outside. It's good from long range.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Murray outside. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Cans it from downtown.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Murray, good.
Well, they hit a three on the other end, and Murray goes right back at it.
Reeves. And the layup's good off the glass. Reeves has got 10 points in just the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Murray. They get a hand on it. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jokic inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Doncic. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Wide open look here for Murray. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Murray's got 19 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
That one's not going to go. Lakers trail by 19. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good. To the left side wing. Brown wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 9 points now in just the second half. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls. And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Second free throw, no good. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Floats one, and he gets the bucket. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
The amount of touch on that floater, impossible to defend that shot from Jokic. Might be time for a little different approach. This shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Watson for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Los Angeles Sky.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Here's Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves, that's a two-pointer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, you never want to foul Reeves in the act. A very good free throw shooter.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that dispatch. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leading freebies at the line. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
The precision, the focus. You got to admire how Ayton stays zoned in on the basket and not the defense. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he can't hit the second.
Jamal Murray. 3 shots.
Doncic outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once
had to do it big, had to do it enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice, had to make a point. I'll be with my members and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal, baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, I'm pulling up.